Hi, so it's Pixie and I'm filming for both Crack in the Box and the Crap Goth today because we are off to the BBC Make a Difference Awards and it's absolutely incredible. So not only has my dog Gypsy been shortlisted, she's a finalist in the pet category, which is absolutely incredible, but I've also been asked to perform there. So I'm going to be reading a poem that I wrote out on stage and I'm super scared. So we also have Ostara here because today
is my birthday.
And how old are you?
7.
So it's actually her birthday, her 7th birthday, and we're going to the BBC Awards today on your birthday, aren't we?
Yeah.
And look how beautiful she looks. So right, we're going to see you all there. We're going to go and pick up Ebony now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're going to head off to the awards, and I am so nervous. But really quickly, I'll show you really quickly. I made a scroll, so this is what I'm reading my poem from, because we're going to do this in memory of KORI as well. So we're going kind of piratey, Spanky's all pirated up. So yes, we're on our way there now, really nervous, but fingers crossed, everything will be all right, and wishing everybody lots and lots of luck, because obviously we don't know who's going to win. Right, I'm going now, so I'm stuttering. See you later, bye-bye. Oh, really quickly, we'll actually say this is my 3rd time of going to the BBC Awards, because last year we got invited to go twice because KORI, my beautiful boy behind me, for those people who don't know who Captain KORI is, please go back and check out the other videos from across both channels. He was nominated and got into the finals for Bravery Awards and won both, which was absolutely incredible. So yeah, well, this is my first time speaking on stage properly, so I'm a bit nervous. Right, see you all there. Bye-bye. Something so posh. Gosh. It's very posh, isn't it?
Welcome to the Make a Difference Awards 2024, celebrating the fantastic work of our unsung heroes. So please welcome your hosts for the Make a Difference Awards 2024.
That wasn't good. I only stood there. You went right the way back there.
I was letting you have your minute. That's why I didn't want to take anything off you, darling. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I couldn't see you down there, so...
Well, because I'm short. Yeah. She's tall, I'm short. And all good things come in little packages.
I've been told that time and time again, Doug, I can assure you. Good afternoon, how are we all doing? I am Becky Measures from the Breakfast Show on Saturdays, and I am absolutely, hang on a minute, I am absolutely thrilled to welcome you to this celebration of all of you wonderful people and all of these amazing groups who have made such a real difference to the communities across Derbyshire and East Staffordshire. Now, there's been a team of judges, can I just point out, note to do with us two. We don't get involved in any of that kind of process. There has been a team of judges who have sifted through the many entries to get us down to our finalists. And soon it will be time to shine a spotlight on your amazing work.
Right, my turn now. Now she's... You read that perfectly, by the way. Perfectly. No auto cue or anything. I'm Andy Twig, Andrew Charles Twig with an E. Well, thanks very much. Andrew Charles Twig with an E. That's Becky Measures.
Without me.
You've always got something to say, haven't you? Right. Right, we are indeed going to be recognising all the wonderful people and the things that you've done. Do you know what? You're amazing. I've done this for about, 4 years, I think? A couple of years at the theatre, a couple of years now here. And I hope you bought some tissues. Has everybody tissued up? because you might need them a little bit later, I can tell you.
Are we going to wet ourselves or are we all right? I'm just checking. I'm not a day over fabulous.
Can I just say, Becky Measure's right. Her dignity is being held together by a hair grip. I'm just giving you a bit of, you know, behind the curtains. She said, "You're not going to say that, are you?" I said, "No, of course I won't."
There's a story behind this, and we'll save it till tomorrow. Carry on.
Right. This young lady amazed me when we had a little run through, and that little person is Evie, who was playing the harp as we came in. Evie, believe it or believe it not, is 10 years old. She's working through to her 8th grade, which means Evie could be teaching other people the harp. And I think she needs a massive round of applause. She's fantastic. Somebody else that's fantastic is Melissa. Now, Melissa is on my left. She's Melissa Speed. She's over there. Just give us a wave, Melissa. Well, no, higher. I mean, if you just go like that, nobody can see you. Go, "I'm here." She's done hand-drawn 32 portraits, and I'm sure most of you have had a look at them. She did one of me last week, and she even got every single wrinkle. Every single one. She were hours doing it. All 32 finalists, and she did it in a couple of weeks. And I think, Melissa, you go and have a look at those. My favourite, and I'm not being disrespectful to anybody in here, is the goat. The goat. Give her a massive round of applause. She's fantastic. Right, and Melissa wants to celebrate the people that do the small things. Please check it out when the ceremony ends if you've not actually done that as yet. But honestly, go and have a look. They truly are amazing.
Fantastic. Honestly, they really are brilliant. And this is going to go on like this, isn't it, throughout the entire show? I'm all right with it, though. I'm all right. Also, do remember, if you are posting anything on social media, we do have 2 rules, right? Which is make us look young and make us look thin, right? That's absolutely all we need. Oh, and use the hashtag as well, make a difference. And taller. That's why I've got my heels on, darling. It's weight distribution. Breathe it in. We do have a little bit of a treat for you though as well before we start things off, from someone who has made quite a name for himself around these parts. And I'm not actually talking about Twiggy on this occasion, because he's made a name for himself in different ways.
Don't watch.
He's a singer, songwriter and dancer. He's originally from the USA. He's now living in Uttoxeter. He's recently appeared on Starstruck as James Brown, and he has performed all over the world. So please, can you welcome to this stage the lovely Raphael Tate!
That was an amazing introduction, y'all. But we'll get this thing started. It's a blessing to be here. Come on, make some noise in there. So as we sing this song, I'm gonna need you guys to help me, you know, sing it all. You know what I mean? So, Maestro, come on. Hold on 1 second. Before I leave the stage, I gotta give a special shout out. I need you guys to help me. Is it Estella? Has her 7th birthday today, and I want to sing happy birthday to her. Can y'all help me sing it? Yeah. Y'all gonna help me sing it? Yeah. Here we go. Can she sing me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
get Unity now.
Cheers, gorgeous, one more time, Robert!
To my left, toilets to my right. Shall we get on with it now? We've done the health and safety. Are you all excited? Yeah. Do you remember, I just want to say this, and I really mean this, no larking, joking apart. This is, you're all winners, because I've seen everything that you've done, so has Becky, and some of it absolutely smacks me here, I tell you. It's going to be good. Right, for every one of our nominees that has been put forward by the community, a team of judges sifted through hundreds of entries to get us down to our finalists. That's you. And I think we can start by recognising what you've already achieved by me being nominated. So everyone, give yourselves a massive round of applause, because that's why you're here.
To actually think that you've touched someone's life enough for them to want to go out of their way and actually nominate him, that is an accolade in itself. It really is. So again, just give yourselves a round of applause, because it's just beautiful. So then, this is how it's going to work. There are going to be 8 awards, and we'll announce the finalists in each category. Then we'll have a little look at a short film showing the amazing work that they've done. And we all know, as we've just said, that you are all winners and everybody shortlisted. Now that was another show for another day. Anyone shortlisted will be getting...
Carry on.
an award. It was just because I was looking at you, Twiggy.
How rude. Is HR open at the BBC on a Sunday?
We fired him.
If you've won, please come up to the stage, receive your award, with a smile of course, have a quick photo taken, and you can have a chat with us. We're not going to ask you any awkward questions, and then if you go to the press wall there, we can take some, James can take some fancy photos. I sounded right Derbyshire then, didn't I, when I said take some photos, lad. All right, you. First category, volunteer award. For an individual who makes a real difference to the community by giving up, and let's face it, that's what you do, don't you? Volunteers, you give up loads of your time to help out a charity or good cause. The person who chose our volunteer award was a former Derby County legend, played for England, managed Derby, played for Derby over 400 times, and yeah, played for England. I think he had I think he did his ankle, didn't he? His Achilles tendon, didn't you, Roy? I think you did. Yeah. He's the star. Yeah, all right. Hang on a minute. I'm playing to the. Excuse me. I'm playing to the crowd. Hurry up.
He's had new knees, you know. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, signed from Tranmere Rovers for £25,000, when £25,000 was probably about 19 million today. The legend that is, and I'm a better golfer than he is, Roy McFarlane! Roy, did you just said thank you, well done. Was that a good in? You're taller than me.
Everybody's taller than you.
Can I just say, can you just turn our microphone up just a little bit? Yeah. I've never forgiven you, you know, for one thing.
You at golf?
Well, I've never beaten me at golf.
Well, I make these stories up. It's just
I went, the year you went up with Cloughie, 68, 69, was it? Something like that, 69? Your first game was away at Blackburn Rovers. I went, you scored the equaliser, or you were in front, we were in front. I was there.
I scored the only goal.
No, you didn't, it was 1-1.
No, it wasn't, it was 1-0.
It was 1-1. You played in red.
You're just the same as when you're playing golf. You say, how many shots was that? You say 6 for me, and it was 4.
Well, there we are then. That's it. What handicap are you?
12.8.
Wendy Harrogate.
Abby Tabara
Mohammed KORI.
and Anne-Marie Norton.
And here is the fantastic work that they've been up to. Wendy Harrogate.
Wendy organises the Autism Pyramid Group, creating events to help children and parents. She's also begun helping a charity for dogs by working to find new kennels for them after they come from abroad.
I have a great team of volunteers that get together and support me, and all the parents rub together as well, and they all help each other. Somebody in the group has always been there, done it, experienced it, and it's a way of getting autism out there, you know. I mean, it's a hidden disability. It's not always the foremost in everybody's mind, but it's something, you know, special to my heart because my son's got autism. But sadly, he doesn't like my group. Bit embarrassing, but there you go. My volunteer work is important to me. It's sort of gutted me that I can't do more here because of my health issues, but it is important to me, and you know, I'd be lost without it really.
Abby Tabara, Invisible Friends Charity.
Despite having serious, life-limiting invisible disabilities herself, Abby decided to dedicate the rest of her life to helping young people living with invisible disabilities. In 2017, she became the founder of the Invisible Friends charity, which raises awareness of such conditions.
When I became seriously unwell around the age of 24, 25, there was no support out there whatsoever, and I was actually at drama school at the time, and I had to literally wave goodbye to my dream. I was very depressed, and my local hospital actually sent me home and said, look, there's nothing else we can do, and I feared for my life, and I don't want any other young person to ever have to go on the journey and the fight that I've had to go on. But I also set it up because I wanted to combine my love of music, and the power of music is something incredible.
Mohammed KORI.
Mohammed joined Derbyshire Refugee Solidarity over a year ago and has been nominated for being one of the best volunteers they've ever had. As well as being a kitchen manager, he helps in the storeroom, leads sorting sessions, and often stays behind to clear after everyone else has left.
I'm a volunteer here in the DRS and volunteer sometimes in the church, everywhere. Yeah, I like to volunteer.
He's the most hard-working volunteer I've met in 9 years. We've been open for 9 years and I've never met anybody like him. He's the only volunteer in 9 years who we've given a key to, and he can come anytime he likes to do, and he does extra work when we're not even here. He's been just my right-hand man ever since. He helps all the time with everything.
Anne-Marie Norton.
Anne-Marie supports various groups and charities in her community. She'll give up her time to pick up donations for small charities that may be struggling. Lorna, who nominated Anne-Marie, describes her as a shining star.
I did a baby and toddler appeal where I appealed for nappies, baby items, and we had such a massive response to it. I was able to help at least 15 different groups and food banks, which was incredible because at the minute obviously everybody's suffering due to the economy. A couple of weeks ago I just did an impromptu raffle and raised £700, which went to 2 food banks. So try to help as many people as I can, don't stick to one individual charity. Lots and lots of deserving small charities out there.
Wow, brilliant. All brilliant. But there can only be one name. Ron, can you announce the winner?
Before I announce the winner, can we please give all of those people
who worked really hard for the foundation and everything else. Can we just give them another applause, please? The person I have voted for is Abby Tepper.
Thank you very much. Put your hands together for our winners. Our winner, Thank you, Noel.
Award. Now this is the Morning Live Make a Difference Community Award. This is awarded to an individual or group of people who helped to genuinely change the lives of others within their community. Now, present the award. Please welcome to the stage. She's gorgeous, she's glamorous, she's the first black woman to be the Derbyshire High Sheriff. Please welcome Teresa Pelton to the stage. Teresa, come over here, darling. It is wonderful to see. Don't you look gorgeous? You can take that, sweetheart. Do you know, obviously, for you, for yourself, as a community is a huge, huge thing, isn't it?
It is, and actually, for my year as High Sheriff, that was my theme. Unity is community. Because for me, it's really important that we celebrate everybody. And one of the words that's often used is tolerant. We're a tolerant nation. We're tolerant of other groups. I don't want to be tolerant. I want to embrace every single person because we are unique and we all bring something to the table. So we do things better together.
More powerful together. Always. Well, listen, thank you so much for being here today. Let's have a look at the finalists for the Community Award.
Right, Streetwise.
Ellie Fessy singing with Ellie.
Monica Holton.
And Street Safe Derby.
And here's the fantastic work they've all been up to. Rob and Danny Streetwise.
An organisation that provides interventions to young people on knife crime and criminal exploitation. Robert lost his son to knife crime in December 2021. He's so far installed 22 bleed control kits in Burton and Swadlincote.
It was the day before his 20th birthday. And it was a difficult time, and I was thinking, I just felt that I needed to do something. Inside the kit looks really, really basic, but they're similar to what the British Army use in the battlefield, so they can actually treat an amputation. A defibrillator, you've probably got a 20-minute window with a defibrillator. With a catastrophic bleed, you've got about a 4-minute window. So these kits are vital.
The goal is to save lives. So it's a really, really important subject that unfortunately I feel sometimes is left on the back burner, and where people actually, the authorities are more reactive than proactive to.
Ellie Fessy.
Sing Along with Ellie was launched to help those living with dementia and socially isolated people. Ellie set up the singing sessions after her mother's experience with dementia.
When my mum first got the diagnosis, I was trying to research different activities that we could do. I turned to the Alzheimer's Society and they told me about some singing groups called Singing for the Brain. I went along, I took my mum, it was amazing, I couldn't believe what happened to both of us when we were in this session. It's like a magic switch. When music starts, people that are living with dementia, it breaks through the brain fog. It's awesome, absolutely incredible. From that point, we completely filled my mum's life until the day she passed with music.
If I know a song and the voice and the notes and the words, then I can express myself as I want to express myself. But to the music.
Monica Holton.
Councillor Monica Holton has provided support to schools in Burton and also campaigns to support the community and small businesses. She was brought up in the community church and was actively working with the elderly and children from a young age.
I saw an advert in 1999 for a support worker for the YMCA, and that's really where I began my career. I spent 12 wonderful years helping homeless young people who had come out of care, who had been thrown out of their homes, who were homeless, who came with a whole heap of issues, really.
Monica's always got time to talk to people, to point them in the right direction. She's a kind lady, very empathetic, and she's funny. And she gives her time freely, no matter what. And if you can't get hold of Monica at the time, she will get back to you with what you need to do. She's just an amazing lady, and she's helped me get me where I am today, basically.
Street Safe Derby.
This community group works to voluntarily feed homeless people in Derby. The team also source sleeping bags, warm clothes and hygiene products, and is solely run by the generosity of the team.
They've helped me so much, helping with accommodation, with food, everything. Just being there, just being supportive, it's been amazing.
You can't help being in trouble. You need every help you can get, and everybody is so nice. They're very appreciative. They always say thank you, keep the place tidy, and yeah, it really makes you feel like you've done something good.
We very rarely turn anyone away. If you want to come and stand here amongst all these people, you must be desperate for a meal. I started doing this because when I was 17, I was homeless myself. I got involved with this about 10 years ago, and I've never looked back.
Well, the person who chose our community award winner was broadcaster, former MP for South Derbyshire, and a reluctant star of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Edwina KORI. Now let's see why Edwina chose her winner.
Once again, it's a pleasure to be involved with Radio Derby's Make a Difference Awards, and I'm blown away by the different nominations and the different ideas and the wonderful people in and around the area who are serving their communities, trying to make life better, sometimes trying to pull something good out of a horrible tragedy. To me, this is really heartwarming and helps us all feel good about each other. I was asked to make a choice, and my choice is singing along with Ellie.
'24 Make a Difference Awards is, this is close to my heart. It's only the Animal Award. This is awarded to the animal. Sadly, Bertimus Bertoli, the wonder dog, couldn't be with us tonight, and he's not even done a video. Right, an animal that, and some of you might think, well, that's a bit bonkers, but being a dog owner and growing up on a farm, an animal that improves the life of an individual, or group of people, or person, group of people working with animals to improve animal welfare. So it's pretty much across the board, isn't it? But, you know, sometimes I sit there with Bertie, and when I'm having a bad one, and I can have a bad day just like everybody else, I'm no different to anybody else. That dog sits so tight against my leg, you couldn't get a playing card between us. It's as though he knows. And I don't know whether any of you, a lot of you might think, Twiggy, you're talking hodgepodge. But I don't think I am. I think, you know, animals are wonderful, wonderful. To present the award, we have been jamming along to his Bob Marley medley earlier, Raphael Tate. If you like to give him a nice round of applause. Hey, coming. Another delayed entrance. Has anybody got a box? Hang on. Come here a minute. I'll tell you what. Right. Oh no.
Other way round, isn't it?
It's you. You stand there. That's probably because I've got a bad shoulder.
It's still not working.
It's what? Still not
another
right,
one,
is it?
Another one.
No, come back here. Come back. I'll manage. Did you get any of that? What I just said? Do you like animals?
Oh yeah, of course. Dogs are man's best friend. Animals. You know, and great companions.
Do you have a dog?
I don't.
Get one. Please get one.
Trouble.
RSPCA, you'll hear from more about them later on Abbey Street. Let's have a look at the finalists for the Animal Award.
So excited about this. Ozzy and Ronnie!
Do you know, I knew we'd get ours. Daisy from Sam's Superheroes.
And listen to this. Gwen, the goat.
And Gypsy. Oh, can I just say, hang on. I think we've got a couple of dogs here. Sadly, the goat is not with us. I know. Hang on a minute, but he's not allowed to come. Well, he might not, but I'm not saying he's not allowed to come. He didn't come. But we've got Rami's over there. He's
Rami would have been in good company, wouldn't he?
He would. Right.
Here is the fantastic work that they've been up to.
Ozzy and Ronnie.
Ozzy is a Pets therapy dog at Queen's Hospital Burton and makes a difference to patients and staff. His role is to make people feel calm, and he also helps with loneliness.
He's just a bridge to make the difference between feeling a bit nervous and having someone to talk to, and dogs seem to be able to do that rather than him probably talking to another person. So I think therapy dogs do seem to make a huge difference for people's visits when they come to hospitals. I never had a dog before, and I'm so grateful that we can have this friendship bond, and the fact that I can share him with other people who maybe haven't got a dog or they're in places they can't have dogs. It will make me feel so proud that we can share the love that he's got and the kindness.
Daisy from Sam's Superheroes.
Black Lab Daisy is a therapy dog who visits local organisations and schools on behalf of Sam's Superheroes Foundation. The charity was founded by Rachel in 2021 to create a legacy for her son Sam, who died at the age of 5. Daisy's therapy journey began when she visited him in intensive care.
She was only 2 years old, and she blew all the doctors and the nurses away with how wonderful she was. And she just jumped onto his bed in intensive care and just lay there.
Sam had contracted a virus which led him to getting Fire syndrome, a rare sudden onset chronic epilepsy syndrome, and 7 weeks later he passed away.
I think the work of Daisy cannot be underestimated. Not only for me saving me, but hopefully she changes other people's lives, young people's lives across Derby as well.
Gwen the goat.
Gwen sadly lost her mum when she was just a few days old in 2023. She was bottle fed by staff and volunteers at Matlock Farm Park for 3 months. During this time, she became the mascot for the Northern General A&E department.
As she got older, she came up to the animal petting area, and it was clear that she really did make a difference to people's petting experience. She'd been hand-reared with such love by the staff that the public just were overwhelmed with her love that she wanted to give to them.
Because Gwen couldn't mix with the other goats, people became her family. Gwen has also become somewhat of a therapy goat at the farm.
She actually helps people's mental well-being. You know, when you get that connection with an animal and you just totally are in that moment and you can see that they love you, it just makes you feel good.
Gypsy. Gypsy was an amazing furry friend to Pixie's son, KORI Stovall, who sadly died at the age of 11. KORI was born with a rare heart disorder and lived a lot of his life in hospital.
She'd just lie between his legs and just watch his tablet with him, and he'd sit and cuddle her. And then when he needed surgery, we thought that we have to be a little bit more careful. In actual fact, she'd just curl up on his bed and look at all the machinery and his wires, and he was able to touch her, and it was a bit of comfort for him from home. And eventually the hospital said, look, just let her move in, which was something that had never happened before. So she offered him a lot of comfort, and she stayed with him literally until the very, very, very last stages of his life.
Gypsy also helped Pixie after KORI passed away.
She helped me with my anxiety as well. Like, she knows when I'm going to have a panic attack, and she comes and sits with me, and yeah, she's just brilliant. She's awesome.
Weren't they amazing? Weren't they amazing? Do you remember Blackadder and Boldrick? Yeah, do you remember that? Well, the Animal Award was judged by none other than Sir Tony Robinson, who played Boldrick, of course, the actor, author and broadcaster, who, I don't know whether you know this, but he adopted a dog from the RSPCA on Abbey Street. And here he is, revealing the big winner.
Hi, my name is Tony Robinson, and I wanted to say what a privilege it is to have been asked to judge the animal category in the Make a Difference Awards for a number of reasons. First of all, because my wife and I have a very close relationship with RSPCA Derby, and I wanted to have the opportunity to be able to flag up the great work they do, and also to flag up some of the great owners and animals that live in the wonderful county of Derbyshire, which is some of the greatest history in the UK, by the way. Was concerned, it was really quite difficult because all four of the finalists showed that extraordinary emotional link that can exist between animals and human beings, but the winner did it magically, extraordinarily, wonderfully, demonstrating a bond not just with one member of a family, but with two. And the story is absolutely remarkable. So, the winner is Gypsy the Strudel.
Please welcome on stage Gypsy and Gypsy. Oh, we've got a little girl coming on stage. Oh, you're beautiful, you are. Even more attractive with the Radio Derby, quite like that. Right, who's happier? You?
It's whining, so I think, well, I whine all the time, I husband, but yeah, so.
How old is she?
She's nearly 7.
You've been through a lot together, haven't you?
Loads, lots, yeah. Lived in hospital for a long, long time. Isolated for like 7 years, really.
Big connection with Gypsy and KORI, big connection with you. Dogs are wonderful, aren't they?
They can be a pain in the bum, but yeah, they are great then.
Ah. What would KORI have said if he'd have been here? Oh, come on.
Nothing I'm allowed to say on camera, but yeah, even Dad, I think, he'd have been really excited because he loved Gypsy, and she literally stayed with him right until his very last night. She was on his bed just hours before he passed away.
And he was a pirate.
He's a YouTuber pirate. And yeah, friends with like Johnny
Depp.
Yeah, that was his biggest, like, I met Johnny Depp. Yeah, he loved it.
But the thing is, I don't know whether any of you know, Johnny Depp used to get in touch with them and he supported them, didn't he?
Yeah, he still does. He's still in contact. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's lovely.
Let's hear it up for our winners. If you'd like to present the award there. Thank you, Raphael. Hang on, I'll just move. Need to get a picture. There we go. Come on, sit, sit, sit. Sit here, sit. I'm brilliant with dogs, aren't I?
Looks like you
Hey,
do it.
hey, I'm backing up.
You've got to stay still as well, though, you know, Twiggy. It's your turn.
I see. Oh, and there goes the award. Pixie and Gypsy are now celebrities in presenting the award there, Raphael. Thank you very much.
Lunch for his family, so we arranged for a cooker to be installed in his house.
Every cloud.
This team of dedicated volunteers raises funds for people going through breast cancer treatment. The charity donates various gifts to support people at a time when they need it most.
Every treaty is different. Some want money to help pay for bills, some want a wig, some want to make memories with their children, do different things. Some just want a bouquet of flowers. Breast cancer is very personal to Jude because her mum, Gwen, who looks after all our treaties, has gone through breast cancer a few times. My mum had a touch with it. I've lost a lot of friends through it, so it's very personal to us. We don't do anything in the charity to be paid back for. We enjoy doing it, and we like to put a smile on people's face. So to be recognised and people nominating us, it's lovely.
Hannah Roberts, Help for Hannah.
21-year-old Hannah was diagnosed with cancer and was fundraising for her treatment in America. After reaching their goal, Help for Hannah is now fundraising for a lodge to keep teenagers going through cancer treatments.
Since then, going through the treatment with the chemo and radiotherapy, there isn't really a lot of people my age. We've decided to create a lodge for the teenagers with cancer to be able to go there and just relax for a bit without having to worry about any financial struggles or anything, because it's free.
We've got amazing supporters. They donate money, they donate things. We go to lots of events doing our bottle tombola. We do raffles online. Everything and anything that we can do to raise funds to make this lodge a reality, we do it.
Alison Clark.
Alison worked tirelessly to help fundraise for Leanne's daughter Alice, who has multiple sclerosis. She helped raise more than £35,000 towards her treatment.
The treatment itself was £80,000, plus lots of other potential additional costs. We talked about it a lot on dog walks and whatnot, and Alison persuaded us to venture into a little bit of fundraising.
We've been on family holidays all together. I've known Alice since she was born, and just strongly felt that it was something that we needed to do. It was almost a no-brainer, really. It's really lovely that Leanne's thought enough of what I did to nominate me. It's kind of an honour to be thought of.
Again, this all of them driven by its passion and purpose. It is incredible. It really is incredible what you guys do. Show me on that. So choosing the winner of the fundraiser award was Derby County Women's longest serving player and club captain and ambassador, Hannah Ward. Let's see why Hannah chose her winner.
Hello everyone, I'm Hannah Ward, Derby County Women's Club Captain and Derby County Club Ambassador. Firstly, I'd like to express the absolute privilege of being asked to announce the winner for the fundraiser category. Before I announce the winner, I would like to congratulate every nominee for the outstanding work you all do. It was a truly difficult decision and I feel as though you're all worthy winners. However, I have chosen Hannah Roberts, Help for Hannah, as the winner. Congratulations.
Here we go.
got to hold this bowl with 2 hands.
Hannah Gale, come and get your award of around here.
I'll try.
Oh, bless you. Let me come to you first, right? Hannah, how you feeling, darling?
Well, I'm really happy as well because you get the opportunity now to really do it, and it means a lot to me as well because I've been through that and I know exactly how it makes me feel. It's not great.
100% sweetheart. How are you now?
I'm okay now. Yeah,
And I think you just hit the nail right on the head there. Is that, you know, these things get driven so much harder when you've lived it and you can see it firsthand. But not everybody goes and does it, darling. Do you know what I mean? And that's the point. I mean, Mum, you must be so proud.
Incredibly proud. She plays everything down. Brain cancer is always going to be there. And we actually stayed in a lodge of Lauren's legacy. So huge, massive shout out to you guys.
Of football, I think we're all aware of what's kind of going on at the moment. But I'd like to, if you can, give her a lovely warm welcome to Dawn. You came on the radio the other day, and that's Derbyshire, isn't it?
You talk about calming birds.
Oh yeah, we were. Oh right, there was a carving bird, and you were laughing your head off. How old were you when your dad scored that goal?
5 months.
5 months. I didn't say the date though, did I? I didn't say the date, did I? Oh dear. I've not had to, well I kind of had to do it a little bit with my dad. But I'm guessing it's a pretty, even the little tiny bit that I had to do, it's a pretty tough gig, isn't it?
I think it's one of the hardest things in the world. Looking after somebody, you know, it's, especially somebody who's not going to get better. I don't think particularly born a carer, it's something that you just, like with my mum, she just had to do it, you know, without the care of mum. Probably dad wouldn't have started before he easily did. But it's just, there's no words for what they do. There really isn't. It's, I mean, when I've had those 4 nominations through, well, first I was absolutely privileged to be asked to give the award. It's a huge, I take it as a massive responsibility. But I read the first one and I'm in tears. I read the second one and I'm in tears. I have to put it down for a bit and go back to it. Tanvir, bless him. Have you decided yet? Can you just give me another 24 hours? I'm saying that it's just because it's just impossible. It's so hard. They're incredible people who make an incredible difference to somebody's life.
I'm going to ask you a tough question. Did it take its toll on your mum?
Oh, hugely. I mean, it's, believe it or not, it's, my dad was 59 when he died. He was 54 when he was diagnosed with dementia. And mum's 77 now. She was only 50 when he was diagnosed, and mum still struggles now with it. As did the whole family. We all live with dementia. We all were affected with dementia. There's not a day goes by when I don't, not in tears about my dad. It's horrendous.
You're a brave lady, aren't you, coming in?
It kills me.
Does it?
It's easy getting money out of the Premier League for the care fund. Honestly, it is. It's
not difficult.
Sometimes. You know, when you're pushing for football to what they should be doing, absolutely look after smaller players living with dementia because they were footballers. And I think it's one of the proudest things that we've accomplished, and that's getting the Premier League and the PFA to put a minimum of £1 million every single year into a care fund now, so we can support all those former players and their wives and carers through this.
Right, let's have a look at the finalists for the Carers Award.
Liam
Adkin.
Olive Taberer.
Chris Greenhoff.
And Pauline Salisbury.
And let's have a look at the fantastic work that they've been doing. Liam Atkin.
Through a mutual friend, Liam came into Fraser's life a few years ago. Fraser was diagnosed with Huntington's disease in 2018, and Liam became his unpaid carer for over a year. Now he still cares for Fraser, and they're good friends.
Watched football. Been best mate since.
It was good. It was good when I first came around. We both got on very well, and we clicked, and then we got offered the role, and then I took it on. Medication, helping cook, clothing, yeah, helping get ready, bathing, everything like that, really.
Like I said in the nomination, he has saved not only my life, but Fraser's as well. And I suffer from PTSD just because I've seen it all before happen with our dad. Now it's happening with Fraser, and then Liam came along, took a lot of the burden off my shoulders, and honestly changed our lives as well as his.
Olive Taberer.
When her daughter Abby became suddenly sick in 2013, Olive gave up her career as a primary school teacher to care for her. Abby says she holds her hand in pain and keeps her calm through her love.
Although she has carers during the daytime, as soon as they go at 3 o'clock, right until the next morning till they come again at 9, I'm caring for Abby. Her needs are quite complex, especially during the night. I do the first medications and very often the last medications. I also do what we call breakthrough medications because the pain doesn't stop during the night. So she will buzz me, we have an intercom system, and she'll buzz me and I'll go through and take the necessary medications. Very often, she probably calls me a couple of times before midnight, very often a couple of times during the night, and we're generally awake between 4 and 5 in the morning.
Chris Greenhoff.
After being diagnosed with cancer and going through his own treatment, Chris became a full-time carer for his father George in his final years.
My father had a minor car accident and was taken to hospital, and they carried out a brain scan, and he had a tumour on his brain. At the time he was 87 and was given 3 months to live. I took the decision because of my situation that my father needed to come into my care for that sort of 3-month period that we expected. The love, attention, the care, the quality of food that was afforded, that 3 months lasted nearly 4 years.
Unfortunately, my granddad did pass away a year ago. However, my dad's sacrifice in putting his dad's care ahead of his allowed us as a family to become a lot closer together and support my granddad and give my granddad those final years of his life around his loved ones, which he probably wouldn't have had if it wasn't for my dad's sacrifice.
Pauline Salisbury.
Pauline cares for many people, including her 2 autistic children and her elderly father. She was nominated by Gaynor, another person she looks out for.
I was really poorly, and I was in and out of hospital a lot. And I struggled to even walk. And Pauline used to come up and she'd wash my hair for me, she'd dry my hair. She used to bathe me on my chair, and I wouldn't just let anybody do that. And I don't think I could have managed without her last year. I really don't.
I'm just a caring person. Even though I've got severe mental health myself, it's just, if I see someone in need, I can't just leave them to suffer, so I'm just there for them.
So I'm like a mini superwoman.
What do you think about that?
Oh, they're just, as the lady said before, they're absolutely all winners in my eyes and all winners in everybody else's eyes. Incredible.
Lovely words, eh? Lovely words. Right, we need you to tell us how you whittled it down to the winner.
It was a nightmare, honestly. It's so difficult. As I said, I love coming here, but my God, it's so difficult.
So, the only thing I could divide it, because the only thing was one wasn't a family member. And for me, it just made that little bit more of a difference. So, the winner that I chose was Liam.
Liam Atkin, and I've got Gypsy Thompson. Come on, stand it. You keep telling me, stand in the middle, stand in the middle. We need the logos in. Pixie's written a poem especially for Make a Difference Awards. Please welcome her back on stage. She's going to deliver it now for us. Give her a nice round of applause.
Amazing. Also got to point out as well, this is the first time that Pixie has ever done this on stage. So give her all the love that you've got right now, okay?
I can't hold the background, I'm sorry. So this is my daughter. I've got to warn you, I stutter, so feel free to laugh. Okay. Right, ready? So nervous, honestly. Right, this is called Make a Difference. Don't give me the teeth for that, right? Life is for living. Isn't that what they say? But is it really that simple to live life day to day? For some, life is easy to move around, place to place, surrounded by friends with a smile on their face. But for others, it's hard. They are mostly alone, isolated or disabled, carrying burdens of stone. Some people are shy, some don't like to ask, others too proud, and some wear a mask. A mask hides emotions, a mask hides the pain, and it's hard to remove once it's in place again. But there are people out there, organisations and groups, who are willing to help and rally the troops. It's people like you who are sat here today, who have changed people's lives in an incredible way. Whether it's being a friend when someone's in need, or helping with charities and doing good deeds. Helping those stuck inside to maybe go out, or counselling others, casting away fears and doubts. From growing fresh produce, from seeds that we sow, to making roots of communities, watching confidence grow. We all need each other, kindness is free, and be that human or animal, to love is to be. So I stand here before you, offering thanks and goodbye, saying we can all make a difference, if we all at least try.
I've got to talk to you. You were shaking.
I am, I get stage fright.
Want to try doing this?
Well, you can pay me, I'll do it.
Well, she's got an answer. That was magnificent. How long did that take to write?
About an hour and a half.
Which is pretty good. And it's the words in it. It's what they say and what they hit home to you. Give her a nice round of applause. Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you, Gypsy.
Right, the next award is the Carer Award.
Marge.
I like my own space sometimes.
You mean you're not allowed neighbours?
I live on a floating shed at Sawley.
Well, this award is to an individual who happens to make the neighbourhood a better place to live or to work in, either on a regular basis or through a single act of kindness. Now, the person who judged our Great Neighbour Award was former South African cricketer and current coach of Derbyshire, and also coached Australia, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Please welcome Mickey Arthur onto the stage. Over the years.
I have had a lot of neighbours. My neighbours in Derby are
Of course they are the best, of course they are. What do you think makes a good neighbour?
Oh, just kindness, and I was blown away when I read through all the nominations for this award. I actually got our young cricketers in to come and sit through them with me. Yeah, just to show what what kindness, and it sort of humbled them to see what people could do and what people as role models really did. So it was amazing.
Well, let's get on and let's see what some of these amazing people have been doing, shall we? Let's have a look at the finalists for the Great Neighbour Award.
Right, we'll begin with Esther Watkins.
Michelle Hurst.
Maxine Bartlett.
And Heather Pearson.
Right, let's have a look at what they've been up to.
Esther Watkins.
Not only does Esther fundraise on behalf of Derby and Derbyshire Age UK, but she always manages to find time for her neighbours in and around Ulverston. She's organised fashion shows, garden tea parties, entertaining nights out and much more.
During the pandemic, I was here on my own with 2 kids, and like over this wall, over the fence at the back, she would constantly shout, make sure I was okay. Both Esther and her husband, if I ever need anything, I know they're there.
My mum died some 6 or 7 years ago, maybe longer, since 2016. And I was passing Age UK one day, and I went, that's what I want to do. I said, I'm going to volunteer for Age UK. Now, the day that you're actually having the event, which is the 15th, is the day that my mum passed away. And I thought it might be a nice tribute to her to say, well, look, Mum, you were moaning, but here I am, and thank you for listening. You get that?
Michelle Hurst.
Michelle was nominated for being caring, thoughtful and kind. She's a valued member of the congregation of the Elim Church in Burton and steps forward to help in any way she can. She also visits elderly and sick members of the church and will do their shopping and take them to appointments. She was nominated by neighbour Wendy.
Through COVID, she was very supportive to myself and my husband. We both got COVID at exactly the same time. She is the sort of person who puts other people before herself.
Wendy and Mark know they can knock on my door or ring me or just text me if there's anything they need, and likewise I know I can knock on the wall day or night, and they're there for me as well. We've given each other's lifts, we've been out for meals together. During COVID, we're able to bubble up together as well with myself living on my own, and it's just great just for that community feel and just know that we're there for one another.
Maxine Bartlett.
Maxine has lived at Parklands View Extra Care Scheme since 2017. She's established a residence forum, hosts social activities, helps fundraise for different charities and supports other residents in any which way she can.
I do Bible study group, bingo, anything that some people need or help with. We get birthday cakes for people at bingo, because everybody's special, everybody else needs a birthday cake. And it's all things like that, down to people will come to you and ask you for different things. I couldn't do any of this without my husband. You know, he's behind. If I need to go anywhere, he'll take me. And we do visit people in hospital as well from here if they need.
She's the backbone of our community, is Maxine, really. Everything we want to do, she helps to make it happen.
She's a very modest person and she will always downplay whatever she does. So I don't want to see that. I want to celebrate what she does.
Helen Pearson.
Helen was nominated by her daughter for her work at a school and her entire village of Tansley. She's currently the chair of Friends of Tansley School, which is a group that raises money to take children on day trips they wouldn't be able to go on. She also helps provide breakfast at church and volunteers at a food bank.
I like just getting involved with things and I'm not one to sit about at home just doing nothing. I like to see what's the next adventure. I'm very into mental health and well-being, so we've just successfully the first school in Derbyshire that has actually got the gold award for that, so that's taken a long time. But obviously I am also done mental health first aid training, so I'm able to talk to parents and that about that. which I do like that side of it as well. But yeah, I mean, it's nice that people think, and as people have got to know in the village, lots of people have come up to me and say, oh yeah, I can see why you deserve it, but that isn't me. I don't do it for this.
Incredible. Another very, very difficult. What do you choose between any of those?
First of all, just to congratulate everybody there. You know, the amount of work that the people put in is astronomical. As I said, I didn't take it on myself. I got our young professionals in to come and help me sift through, but it was unbelievably difficult. But unfortunately, we could only have one winner, and the winner that we chose was Maxine Bartlett.
Please welcome onto the stage, keep that applause coming, for Maxine, your winner, accompanied by Dana as well, onto the stage right now. I do love watching people as they make their way still absolutely flabbergasted that they're coming up onto the stage. Keep your round of applause coming, please, for Maxine and Dana.
Can I just say, I visited them at Barclays where they are, and she never stops. Never stops. There's always something going. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Bless you.
Environmentally friendly, you know, better for nature. I love me nature. And here to present our award is the current longest serving player at Derby County. His name, I'm a bit nervous.
Are you too? I'm
I'm a bit
excited.
nervous. Craig Forsyth. Yet somebody else that's taller than me.
6'3".
6'3", my 5'6". Yeah, 5'6", not 5'5". What? That's pretty good going, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a good start. I think people were probably doubting us a little bit coming up this year, but I think we started well and carried the momentum from last year.
You came on yesterday.
Yeah, a little cameo as so far been this season, but yeah, as we said, everybody's doing well. So.
Were you there for the miss of the season?
I was, yeah. I was behind it and I expected the net to ripple, but yeah, still waiting.
Will you have some fun in the training tomorrow?
Yeah, there was a bit of fun after the game, and I think it'll be a bit of fun for a while now. Yeah.
You won 1-0, which is the main thing. What would be an achievement for the Rams this season then?
I think just building. I think on last year, I think as I said, the momentum from last year coming up is giving us a bit of a boost. So keep going where we are, and we never know what it'll take us.
Was it tough picking an award?
It was, yeah. I remember the manager telling us a story about when he spoke to us.
All right, okay, and that individual will be revealed. But let's have a look at the finalists in the Green Award.
Colin Attenborough.
Hannah Fields.
Harpreet Soodle.
And Liz Ledrew.
Here is the fantastic work that they've been up to.
Colin Attenborough.
Since 2008, Colin was the chair of the Friends of Simplin Moor Park Local Nature Reserve. His infectious humour and friendly approach helped attract new people of all ages to nature.
My dad was fantastic, fun-loving, energetic, full of life, and did anything he can for anybody.
Looking after the environment was very important to me, Dad, as he lived in Simplin all his life, so it was to make the area just a lovely, desirable area for everybody to enjoy.
Here we've got Megan, Colin and Bertie. What a lovely name, Bertie, isn't it? And here they are to do some conservation grazing for us. It helps the floral diversity of these wonderful habitats we've got down here.
If my dad won, I think as a family, I think we would be very proud of what he's achieved and everything. Bit emotional there.
Hannah Fields Community Garden.
A green space tucked away in the middle of a residential street. Hannah Fields is open to everyone. The space was unused council land that sat untouched for 30 years until it was transformed by Angela.
Looking at sort of obviously my career in mental health, where I saw people recover, what I'm seeing on Hannah Fields is that people come to us sometimes, not always, but sort of at their lowest end, and then they're recovering, but they're staying involved in the project. One of our beautiful real stories is a chap that came to us at a time that he needed support and needed to be part of a project that could sort of offer him some occupation, help his recovery, and he's now supporting us and running his own groups. So he's gone that full cycle, and so that's just wonderful for us to see. But we hope that Hannah's can help somebody, even if it's just for a day, or they're having a busy, hectic day and modern life is getting a little bit too much, so they can come onto Hannah's and experience the benefit of being surrounded by nature.
Harpreet Singh Soodle.
Harpreet and his colleagues hatched an idea to get Sikhs in Derby more involved with the countryside and plant trees. In 2019, he helped to plan and manage an event which saw nearly 200 trees planted. He helped plant another 500 in 2022. His aim now is to plant 5,000 trees in total.
As part of the Sikh faith, we truly believe in seva, which is selfless volunteering. And as a result of that, the community does really come together, and we've got a mixture of children, adults, and all from the frame of the community. Tree planting is very important. I mean, they're the lungs of the earth, so we need to really protect trees, plant more trees, especially the current climate where we're having disastrous consequences within climate change, pollution. So trees are very important to us and to the planet as a whole.
Liz Ledrew.
Liz approached Baby People Hip Hop School and offered to turn their abandoned urban yard into a creative urban garden that provided some green space and nature education. She involved other mums and their children and turned donations of old furniture, tyres and more into a thriving oasis.
It's about wanting to kind of create a connection to where we live. I think, especially in some of the more deprived areas of Derby, it can feel like this sort of where we live is kind of like a bit neglected. So I guess it's about kind of bringing people together to kind of feel a little bit of pride and and just have a connection to where we live, so that there's a sort of quality of life that everyone deserves, basically.
I personally find myself feeling inspired every day by her. So seeing the transformation and seeing the extent to which the well-being of the young people was increased was just an amazing thing.
Brilliant. Right. Choosing the winner of the Green Award is somebody you may recognise from telly, Gogglebox. Meanwhile, in Derby.
I knew it was you!
It's not. It's not me. Yeah, they couldn't afford me. But I bet you didn't know, he's a scientist actually, he works at the Royal Derby, and his name is Umar Siddiqui.
Hi everybody, it's Umar Siddiqui here from Gogglebox. I hope you're all having a great time in celebrating the various wonderful good deeds of the best people that this city has to offer. Apologies that I can't be there with you to join you in recognising these wonderful achievements. Once again, I was asked to nominate a winner for the Green Award, and it gives me great honour to tell you that I've picked Colin and his friends of the Sinfin Moor Park Local Nature Reserve project.
I actually looked that way. He came on our show time after time, and I didn't know him personally like a friend, although he was a friend. I just connected with him. I don't think I've met anybody in all my years that had such an impact on me as this bloke. He had so much positivity. Everything was positive. Always a smile. Massive Derby County fan. And I went to his funeral, myself and Jack Timon, and do you know what amazed me? I think the whole of Blinking Symphony came out. I've never seen so. I couldn't get in a little gazebo thing because there were that many people wanting to pay respects to this man that just wanted to change things. And his daughter said to me at the funeral, we used to have a little voice note where he'd come on and go, "Morning, Twiggy, it's Colin from Sinfin." And they said, "You will keep playing that, won't you?" And I still play it, and I promise you, Colin, I'll play it tomorrow. Colin. He passed quite quick, really, Colin. But before I do ask his daughters, Julie and Jane, to come up on the stage and collect his award on his behalf, this was the moment I told him.
Hey, it's brilliant.
How would you feel if you won it, though, Colin?
Oh, God. I won't win that. There's too many people. And they're all active. They're all active, Twiggy.
You've won it.
Oh, blooming heck. Really? Twiggy, that's marvellous. Of all those people, those kind people who's nominated me, what can I say? Just, hey, thanks everybody, ever some more. Crikey! To win that, the Green Award. Oh, Twiggy, that's brilliant. Just thank everybody, thank all the listeners, the good old Radio Derby. Oh, good old Radio Derby to look after me, you know. Oh, that's picked me up marvellous, Twiggy.
Bye. See you, my friend. Bye-bye. Can you please welcome on stage Julie and Jane? Come on, I go away. Yeah, one went one way, one went to the other door. Oh, right, a rose between two thorns.
There's a moment, and if you've not seen it, which I'm sure you will have done, because I think, you know, majority of the country have actually seen it, but it was when Jack went to visit Colin and gave him something from Derby County, and that moment, I don't know how many times I watched that, and I was lucky enough to be in for you that day, and I sobbed on live radio, and that is why we do what we do, and that is why this job is the best job in the world, because of you guys. So thank you, and thank you for letting us be a part of that. It's just amazing.
Right.
Before we move on, right, but you know these flowers that are in the middle of the table, they're a bit pretty, aren't they? So we thought what we'd do is we'll let you take it home, but I know there'll be a scrap, because I know what it's like here. I've heard. But what we thought we'd do is if you put all your name cards into them, shuffle them up or whatever, and whoever pulls out their name card can take the flowers home. Is that all right? Yeah? I'm not in that one.
You're not.
Why are you being like that?
No, you're
He
not.
won't take me out after the show, says I'm too expensive, won't give me flowers. Know where I stand.
Exactly.
I was going to buy, but you know, it's up to you.
I've got golf to watch.
It is time for our final award, the Bravery Award. Now, this is awarded to an individual or a group of people who have shown outstanding courage, defiance and duty in the face of perceived danger, fear or difficulty. And let's welcome back to the stage to present this award, Craig Forsyth! Come on, Craig. Come on, you're not going to get overshadowed at this point just yet. So
Craig, who, right, come on, while we're here, who do you think is the bravest footballer?
I don't know, there's probably a few in recent times, people who have obviously had heart problems and came back and played. I think that takes incredible bravery, but I don't know, it's hard to pick one name out of hundreds that I've played with and against.
It's got to be so hard though in some respects, you know, sort of going out there time and time again. And I always say, no matter what you're going through, no matter what's happening in you, you've got to block it out, right? And you've just got to get on with it. Dear, that's got to be incredibly brave, really.
Incredibly brave or stupid, some might say. Yeah, it's part of life. It really is. You just got to get on with it, and that's the way I look at it. I've had my own personal ups and downs through my time here, but I just got to carry on.
You're still here, darling, you're still doing your thing. Let's find out more about who has been nominated in our bravery category.
Becky, help me.
You've lost it, haven't you? Your bits have gone all over, haven't they, so to speak?
I've lost my final sheet.
Really, listen up now. It's all right. You have a look for your final sheet.
I tell you what, you do it, and I'll go and have a beer. Oh, apparently.
Oh, that's why.
I've got it. We're done.
We'll start this bit again. So let's have a look at the finalists in the bravery category.
Right. Asgarter.
David Dwelly.
Taylor Lewis.
And Brendan Woodhouse.
And here's the fantastic work they've been doing. Asgarter.
Boxing coach Asgar was nominated for saving a young boxer's life after he collapsed at another club.
As crazy as it sounds, I just visualised my son. If that was my son who had collapsed, what would I want someone to do? Even though you train for it, you're not prepared for it, because it's not just what happens then, it's the trauma that you go through after. And you've got the flashbacks day in, day out, and you're always looking at every single boxer now. Are they okay? Are they touching the chest? Are they breathing right? There's certain little things that are signs, and you've got to act quick. It's prepared better for the future, but nothing prepares you for the actual moment.
He also helps out in the community in whatever way he can. One of his young boxers, Ian, was told he'd never become a boxer before he joined Asgar's club.
He's really good. He's helped me with my anger, my emotions, and he's helped me lose a lot of weight, and I think it's helped me a lot.
David Dwelly.
80-year-old David was nominated for his bravery in facing a shoplifter who then pulled a knife on him. The man was later arrested and charged, resulting in a 5-year prison sentence.
Lots of people said you shouldn't have done that. You're a fool. Look how old you are, you're 79, you're far too old to be doing that sort of thing. And I said I thought nothing about it, purely an instinct. If it happened again, I would probably do the same. I think maybe we've put other people out of danger for a while, but sadly shoplifting has now become much more common, and maybe it's something that as a nation we need to look at more strongly.
It could have been life-threatening, really, couldn't it? Yeah.
You were very worried.
I was very worried, and after that I was quite shaky for a few days, really.
Taylor Lewis.
10-year-old Taylor has had more than 89 operations in his life. When he was younger, he contracted meningitis and spent 8 months in hospital.
He lost both of his legs above knee, all of his digits on both hands. It's left him with a lot of health issues, like stage 2 chronic kidney disease, liver damage, nosebleed, lives on antibiotics. On a lot of medication, the sepsis has damaged his body a lot more than we expected.
And Taylor, what's it like for you? Sad and just, sad.
Last month, he chopped off his hair for Me and D, the charity that nominated him.
He wants to make people happy with all he's going through, and I just thought, he needs to be nominated for a bravery award. He's braver than anybody I know.
Brendan Woodhouse.
In northern France and Greece, delivering aid in whatever way he can to refugees. He's rescued men, women and children drowning in the sea, and even brought a baby back to life with CPR.
We've rescued, as my little team, about 8,500 people over the last few years. The real brave people that I meet are those that get onto those boats, those that go on there with no shoes, no life jackets. The young boy from Afghanistan that's never even seen the sea, that gets onto an overcrowded boat without any rescue equipment whatsoever, without any real idea of where he's going.
I nominated Brendan because I've seen all the things that he's done over the last 9 years. All the time that I've known Brendan, I think he's dedicated his life to making lives better for other people, and that's why I've nominated him.
Absolutely incredible. We're choosing the winner for the Bravery Awards is Jamie Christian Joel, who is a former firefighter and bodybuilder, but he is currently known as Giant on the TV show Gladiators, and he made a video explaining his choice.
Hey guys, Jamie Christian. Some of you may know me as Giant from the BBC show Gladiators. I'm really, really sorry that I can't be at the BBC Make a Difference Awards tonight. I am, in fact, out of the country, and I would have loved to have been there to be around just some truly amazing people. Credit to everybody there, credit to everybody that's been nominated for an award. You're all winners in my eyes. I've read 4 nominations for the Bravery category from Asghar, Brendan, David and Taylor, and you all had some incredible, overwhelming stories of bravery, courage, and just downright determination, and really what it is to live life to its fullest in some tremendously adverse circumstances. So it's a very, very hard decision to make for a 9-year-old to have gone through 87 surgeries already in his short life. Is empowering, it's overwhelming, it's inspiring, and that's why I've chosen for the award. So Taylor, my man, well done for you, well done to everybody else, but I look forward to meeting you, mate. I hope I can meet everybody who's been nominated in this category, and many, many more of you in the future and years to come. Taylor, keep strong, mate. Keep smashing it.
So everyone to come up on the stage. You have your photos there. Wow. Give a massive, massive round of applause. Our bravery winner, Taylor Lewis. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so
His grandma.
so you nominated Taylor, didn't you? Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, it doesn't really, it's a silly question to ask, what made you nominate him? But there must have been something that made you really sort of go, yeah, I need to do this.
Yeah, I mean, we have over 100 children a year come to me and Dee. I've known Taylor for 5 years and his mum, and we see him often, and just seeing what he goes through. He's always smiling. He sends me the lovely messages on Facebook, and he's just amazing, absolutely amazing, bravest person I know.
100%. Well, listen, Taylor, I've got to be careful with this because I've got dress incidences. Is that all right? But my darling, I met you, what was it, a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
And I thought then, I was like, wow, is there nothing that this young man can't do? No. You are incredible, aren't you? How do you feel right now?
Really, really happy.
Yeah? You are the biggest inspiration, can I tell you? There'll be everybody in this room and anybody that's ever met you, right, can't help but go away going, do you know what? I want to go and smash life myself now because you're doing just that, so thank you. You're doing what?
A skydive.
Who's doing this one? He's going to have to come back in again, isn't it, Tricky?
Absolutely.
We're going to have to get you talking about that.
I came to see you at your house. I just asked Craig, are you any good at FIFA, the football?
No, I've seen Taylor playing this as well.
He played me, you hammered me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please give it up for your winner, Taylor Lewis!
I tell you what, that's great. Oh, you all stood up. Ah. We're almost done, it says here anyway. I don't need to read that. Incredible people, incredible friends, incredible things that people go way above and beyond. I'll tell you what, if the world were full of you guys, it wouldn't be such a bad place, would it, really?
Absolutely.
Just, once again, I think every time I do this, I think, oh, we can't better last year, it won't be as, but there is. Because there always is, because there's always people like you who want to give something back. And I think that's wonderful. Congratulations to all the finalists, you're all winners.
Absolutely, you are. Tony's just massively summed it up, and I mentioned this earlier, there's a reason we do what we do, and that's because this microphone's not for us, it's for you. You know what I mean? And the fact that we get to explore these amazing stories, we get to meet these amazing people and bring you to the world is just the biggest pleasure. And I'm quite sure I speak on behalf of both of us to say thank you so much for letting us do that. And thank you for letting us be a part of your lives, because you're incredible. And literally every single one of you in this room, right? You're awesome. If you've nominated or you've been nominated, it is such a pleasure and it's such an honour. So breathe this moment in and give yourselves a massive round of applause. Thank you so much.
Right. Bit more entertainment, Baxter.
Let's do it, Twiggy. Do remember, you can still keep taking your pictures. You still follow the rules. Young and thin, young and thin. Thank you so much.
And tall.
And taller. Yeah, if you can stretch us all out, we'll all be all right, won't we? Use the hashtag, make a difference. But come on, let's have a bit of a boogie, shall we? And welcome back to the stage, the amazing Raphael Tech!
Thank you. Once again, please give it up for everybody. Come on, y'all, come on, y'all. I need everybody to do me a favor. Can we all stand on our feet? Those who can we all stand on our feet? Yes, please. All right. So on the chorus of this song, we're gonna do like a little line dance. It's very simple. We'll go to the left, you go to the right. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's what we're gonna do on the chorus. But during the verses, you can just boogie, you know what I'm saying? Get down with your favorite selves. You know what I'm talking about? So,
thank you so much. Thank you.
You've just gone off, haven't you? He's just gone off. He's chilling.
I'll tell you what, I thought, we'll do about 6 songs. So, I've been to get a beer.
I'm having a selfie with Craig, right? You're over there.
Listen, thank you. And I want to give these pictures another mention because they are amazing. They are amazing. Do you want to talk at those? They're absolute class.
Absolutely. Don't forget as well, if you haven't been nominated, come and get your awards. Make sure you come and see our Rachel and go and get your award because everybody that's been nominated has got an award, so please do go and get them. Don't have all your photos taken as well. Share them on your social media pages.
Thank you, Abby.
Using the hashtag. Make a difference. I think I've done everything, Twiggy. I think I've done all the stuff. Table displays, don't forget to do that. I'm taking that, your turn, mic drop.
Listen to me tomorrow morning from...
For the
It's amazing, isn't it? That's the lady that did it.
Are you right being on YouTube? Are you right being on YouTube?
I've only got how many more.
Okay, so this is the lovely lady, hello, who has done this amazing artwork of everybody who was nominated and won. And there's my Gypsy, which is incredible. Absolutely brilliant. It's amazing, honestly, it's incredible. Thank you so much. Wow. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, my star. How many balloons are there?
What have I put in all?
Oh my gosh.
We'll shove it in the back.
We're not going to fit that in the car.
It's alright, no, it's alright. He wants to know if it'll fit in his car.
Oh.
He's leveling up mine.
Anyway, congratulations.
I can cut you now, but if you can figure.
I accidentally
Oh, Star, what are you doing?
Maybe that's the one to take home.
That's
No, I need a scissor to cut it.
Maybe that's the one to take.
That's a lot smaller, Feifei.
Yeah, maybe that's the one to take.
You've got a scissor, then you can cut it.
Oh my gosh. So Ostara's just been given a balloon arch, which we can't fit in the car. So she's going to offer these ones. Balls. Do you have a nice time, Ostara? This will not fit in the car. It won't fit in the car. You can't take it home. She'll never make it. Alright, Ostara, she's not taking it home. Come back. You can't take that home, it won't fit in the car.
I am gonna take it home.
You can't.
It's my birthday.
It's made, that's right, you can cut it in half. You take it in too long.
Oh my god. Thank you for that one. Thank you. Right. We need to go home, come on. Right, okay, so we've just come out from the awards and this is Pride Park Stadium in Derby. So this is the big football stadium. It's huge, it is huge inside, it's really nice. Yeah, I can't believe we won. Absolutely can't believe we won. Thank you for helping me on stage. Oh my gosh, because I couldn't hold the scroll and I thought there'd be a microphone on the stand.
Yeah, it was a bit last minute decision, but she did really well. So.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yeah, I must admit though, I am appreciative, but I really wanted Sam's one to win.
Now we have more people to talk to. So
yes, definitely.
Yeah. In contact with them.
And lovely people. Met some gorgeous people, didn't we?
You didn't stutter. You made friends.
Yes, I know. Oh my gosh.
Networked.
But it was incredible, wasn't it? Yeah. Thank you for being here. And Ostara's birthday too. So there we go. There's Pride Park Stadium, which is absolutely incredible. It is nice here. It's lovely, and everyone's so lovely. That's it. Right. You had your prom here, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Ostara, happy birthday. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
What was the best bit about the awards? The balloon. Was the balloons the best part of the awards? Is that what you like the balloons better?
Yes.
Is that good? Are you proud of Gypsy for winning an award?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got these flowers, which obviously we were awarded when Gypsy won. So we're going to take these to KORI, and these are going to be for him. The award is safely there, which is going to be amazing. That's going to live in the living room. Spanky's taking off his shoes. Put his trainers back on.
Yeah.
Spanky, so this is going to be basically the end of the video. So how did you find the awards?
Emotional.
Yeah.
Very, very emotional.
There was lots, wasn't there?
There was, and I can't believe you stole the cutlery.
I didn't steal the cutlery.
It was nice cutlery though.
I did not steal the cutlery.
I bet you did.
Have you put something in my bag? Don't! This is going on YouTube, you dickhead.
No, I didn't.
That isn't even funny.
Yes, it is.
It's not, because it's dead posh there, isn't it? It's like,
it was nice. Yeah.
It was really nice, yeah. It was. There's a lot. Like I said, it's just I am so grateful for Gypsy winning, but I kind of really wanted Sam's mum to win. Yeah, but it was like lovely, wasn't it?
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible. Do you have a nice time, everyone?
Yeah, it was fun.
Right, should we go home then?
Yes.
Go, right. Can we just quickly nip these off to KORI first? It'll only take a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Right. Oh my gosh. See you later, guys. Okay, so we've come to the cemetery to drop off the flowers for KORI. There's loads of magpies. There's one. Where's the others?
There's one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's one in the tree.
Wow. Okay, so got the flowers. Hey KORI. Hey beautiful boy. Hello sweetie. Here we go. Sorry, there was someone coming past. So yeah, we've just been to the BBC Awards and we won, KORI darling. Gypsy won for looking after you. Gorgeous boy. And these are from the awards and they're for you, my sweetheart. I'll put these on here, look, keep them there. There we go. There we go, my lovely boy. I love you, KORI. I really hope you were there with us today, darling. And if anybody wants to follow Kori's story, I'll leave a little note for him. Hopefully that works. I love you, sweetheart. I love you, Kori. See you in a little while, darling, okay? Hey, so it is the morning after the night before. I went to bed in my makeup, as you can still tell. I've still got my pyjamas on because I ache so much. The pirate jacket that I was wearing was actually something that was gifted to KORI during an unboxing a couple of years ago. And it is so heavy, like it's a proper thick, I think it's made of wool. Really thick captain's jacket, and it was way too big for KORI, way too heavy for him, and it fits me perfectly. But I was wearing it all day and my shoulders are so achy. So I'm filming in my pyjamas, which is not something unusual really. I do that quite a lot, especially on my channel. So obviously, like I said, this video is going to be going out across both channels. Now, I was going to put the full kind of award ceremony on Crack in the Box, which is KORI's channel. But because of the sensitivity of quite a lot of the nominations, I don't really think it's suitable for the younger viewers, because he has quite a lot of young viewers across the world. I don't really want them to get upset. So the full ceremony, as you would have seen, well, if you haven't seen it yet, it's on mine. So my channel is the Crap Goth. That is the adult version. I will say that again, the adult version. It's not really for little children at all. Of Crack in the Box. Crack in the Box is for everyone. That's absolutely fine. It's usually PG. It's fine. The Crap Goth, not. So yes, parental advisory is required on my channel just for different videos. But oh my gosh, it was absolutely incredible. It really was. It was a beautiful place anyway. I mean, Pride Park Stadium is lovely. We went there last year as well, because this is, like I said, this is the third time I've been to the Make a Difference Awards, twice in Derby and once in Nottingham. But I love it. I absolutely love it, honestly. And everybody's so friendly. The presenters make you feel at ease, because I was so nervous. Obviously, I had to go on stage and perform, which is something that I've never done before. And I know Tanvir, who works for the BBC, has been trying to get me to go to the open mic nights for so many months. And I keep going, no, because I've got stage fright. I daren't do it. I'm all right sat at home in front of the camera talking to you guys, because I'm in my living room or I'm in my YouTube studio and it's just me. But when you stood on stage and you're looking out at a sea of people, and they've got like cameras there and you know, photographers, and it's just like, it's actually really scary. It's daunting. So honestly, a massive congratulations to every single person who was nominated, who won, and thank you for everybody who actually nominated. Not only obviously Gypsy, you know, for our family, and KORI last year, and me last year as well, but also everybody who took part in this year's ceremonies, and all the ones to come, because the BBC Radio Derby ones are not the only ones that's literally going on across the country. So yeah, good luck to everybody who's involved in all of this, and well done to all of the staff and the presenters and all the people backstage who you don't really see, who sets up all the lighting and does all the food and everything. There's such a lot of organisation that goes into these things. So a massive well done, and thank you to those people as well who probably don't get recognised. I love it, honestly. My family has had quite a long history with the BBC, with KORI having such a complex heart condition, which is hyperplastic left heart syndrome. We've actually been working with the BBC, I say working with them, you know, kind of like doing things with them for quite a long time. So we've had breakfast shows hosted from our kitchen. We've had BBC Radio Derby have been involved for many years with KORI. They've interviewed him lots and lots of times. He had a huge caravan craned into the garden, which ended up being an arts and crafts centre, when he couldn't leave the house because of he was just too vulnerable to germs. He wasn't allowed to go to school. They came and covered that, which was amazing. We've been on a documentary, both KORI and I. The BBC came to film in Newcastle Hospital, the Freeman Hospital, when KORI was in there, just before he got really ill again and had to go for a second heart transplant. We were both on a documentary called Stories of Us, which was on BBC Two, and that was just like, it's a lovely thing to look back on for us as well. Unfortunately, it's not available anymore, so I can't even put a link up to it, but that was like a really nice experience. It's just lovely. Like, everybody involved in doing the awards, I say, they put you at ease, they kind of laugh and joke. It's not super formal, it's just lovely, and there's so many people who deserve to win everything there, honestly. I would like to say that we really did not expect Gypsy to win the Animal Award. We really didn't. We thought it was going to be a dog called Daisy, which is just, it's so lovely. I'm actually going to link up so I think it's called Sam's Superheroes. I really hope I've got that right. And I'm going to put the link into the description. And this is a lovely lady who lost her little boy, and he was only 5 years old, and Daisy was his dog. So we were kind of like really rooting for them to win. So when Gypsy won, we were genuinely really shocked. But yeah, please do go and check out the link below. And honestly, it's a fantastic cause, and if you can help in any way, please do. That's amazing. But it's just lovely, honestly. It's just a lovely atmosphere. I got to meet lots and lots of really genuinely really nice people, lots of lovely families. I really wish I'd had the confidence to go up to people and kind of ask to to kind of swap details, so I could have stayed in contact with them. Maybe they'll see this video. Hopefully we did kind of give out a few YouTube cards for cracking the box. So maybe you're watching now, so please feel free to comment down below if you were at the award ceremony, if you're going to an award ceremony, if you've been nominated, if you've been shortlisted, or everything, you know, just honestly any experience of any awards, please feel free to comment down below. Honestly, it's always lovely to hear from everybody, and it was, yeah, really nice. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you so much. Please, if you can do me a huge favour as well, can you please subscribe to both of the YouTube channels? So that is Cracking the Box, which is KORI's, and excuse me, my voice is going from last night, and the Crap Goth, which is obviously my channel as well. Obviously KORI's is doing fantastically well. I'm still trying to grow my channel as well, and we're getting there, which is one of KORI's last wishes. So yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well in the top of your screen, whichever corner that is, just so you get notified every time a new video goes up. So roughly every 7 days for Cracking the Box, and roughly every 3 days for mine. So yeah, it's cool, and there is more footage of KORI to come as well, so please do stay tuned for that. Also, Halloween videos coming up as well. We've got some spooky things kind of planned as well, so do keep an eye out for that one. More seriously stuff on my channel for the older people, and fun stuff for KORI's. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Really hope you enjoyed the video. The highlighted version, like I said, is on Cracking the Box if you're watching on here. The full version, if you're watching on Cracking, go over to the Crap Goth people, go over to Cracking the Box, swap over, support both channels. That'd be banging. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's just lovely. Had a really fantastic time. Ostara had a great birthday, but she doesn't like happy birthday being sung to her. She gets really shy, so she kind of put her hands over her ears, bless her. But thank you to everybody who made yesterday super special. Thank you to everybody for watching the channels and supporting us, and we'll see you all again super soon. See you later, and thank you to the BBC. Thank you. Bye. Oh, guess what? I forgot something. I always do. This is the award. It would be pretty stupid not to show that. It's got some fingerprints on it, sorry, but this is a really heavy glass award, and this says BBC Radio Derby Make a Difference Award 2024 winner, the Animal Award, Gypsy. There we go, and it's absolutely, look how thick that is. It's massive, it's brilliant. Oh my gosh, yeah, so this is going to be all polished up and it's going to go on the shelf. I have an award. Oh, my ring light's gone. I had an award last year. Ring light, come back. Lumos, there we go. For the Carers Award. I didn't win it, but I was highly commended, and I got a mini version of this for myself, which is on my shelf behind the ring light. And KORI had 2 winners awards, these big ones, and they're in his bedroom. One from Derby, one from Nottingham. So yeah, it's so super awesome. How posh is that? It's awesome. Oh, and I've got to say as well, really quickly, that we had little cardboard name tags, which you might have seen, because I'm going to put some photos up in this video. And my name was in pink. Like, everyone else was in white, and mine was in pink. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. I was so excited. I don't know if any of the other tables did that, but I noticed it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Because I love pink, which was cool. So yeah. Again, a massive thank you to the BBC. Thank you to every single person who nominated Gypsy to make this award possible. And thank you to everybody involved in making the decisions as well, because I know it's not an easy thing to do. There we go, yay! Gypsy's actually in the kitchen asleep at the moment, otherwise she'd be on camera. But thank you all so much, and we will see you again super soon. Bye-bye! See ya!